opponents who've got the momentum here. Ace from Lucena. Fluggen is calling the referee off the stand because he is sure that it's out, but he's not getting the decision that he wants. Frustration for Fluggen and for Bockerman, because after being in quite the commanding lead at 10-7, I think, they're now 15-13 down. Lucena with the high serve, just dropping in the wind and clipping the back line. This time he goes for the flat, faster one, but doesn't prevail for the USA. It's a wonderful pass from Bauhauser. Establishing his hard angle this time. Ricochet off the block of Bockerman. You know this team are playing well when the opposition have to go after Bauhauser to try and get some points. Bauhauser and Lucena are lighting up this final now. Big celebrations for Lucena because he knows that that's a huge point to get 3 points up at this stage. Doesn't quite seal it for the USA, but it does make them big favourites. The Germans have to take a timeout because they can see this game running away from them here in Xiamen. After a poor start to this set, big comeback for Lucena and Bauhauser. Lucena sweeping up just past Bauhauser. Bauhauser doing his job, slowing the game down for Lucena. Can't get the kill block, that's the next best thing. Slow the game down and allow the partner to sweep around you. Last chance saloon, the team in your picture discussing tactics, discussing ways to get themselves back into this game. This could be the closing stages of the 6th FIVB World Tour Open of the year here. Xiamen and Fort Lauderdale next week. Italia, Porto Vallarta, and Doha left. Still a lot of volleyball to be had in a calendar that is increasing every year with more and more events. It's Fluggen's high line that's joyful for the Germans. Hold their nerve inside out and secure what would be a first World Tour victory for Lucena. Goofy swing from Bauhauser, and you can see they're sensing it now. Bauhauser, not always the loudest customer, celebrating that one fiercely with Lucena, who is fired up because he can smell his first World Tour victory. Off the head, and that's a chase from Lucena. Always hard for a defender to chase one that takes a quick touch off the block. We said earlier Bauhauser was slowing the game down, but that time wasn't quite a thick enough connection. Was she off the shoulder or the head? Every point counts so much at this stage of the set. Target passes as well as he has all week long. Fluggen matches the high line though. Now he has a chance to convert. Lucena with an outrageous set. Bauhauser. It's a one-handed dig from Bockerman. Fantastic set from Fluggen, but he can only find Lucena, who now has a chance to take them closer to a gold medal. And it is Lucena who has the last laugh for what was one of the most epic rallies of the entire tournament. Both teams giving 110%. The set from Lucena and from Fluggen were world class. But that that swing from Bockerman just into the comfort zone of Lucena, who does the rest in offense. It's a 3-point game. 2 more for the USA will secure the gold medal. Net touch against Dalhouser. Frustration from him. Shrug of the shoulders and asking what I think was the words from his mouth. But they'll know, as long as they can keep focus on their own game and what they have to do to side out, then they should be fine here. Dalhouser was also called for a net touch in the Long Beach final. It was a little bit harsh and it really did affect the game. Touches from Fluggen. Hard defense from Lucena, who now is blocking with no defense. Dalhouser having to chase that one. He does chase down the line, Phil Dalhouser. That's a rare sight. Phil Dalhouser chasing down a high line and then converting from the right side. Dalhouser guessing really on that one and just chasing down the line shot. Perfect defense all the same, and it's set and match point. And it's fitting that Nick Lucena, who has won 6 silver medals on the World Tour, is serving to win his first ever gold medal. It's tight. It's a possible double touch, and it is a double touch from Bockerman. Gold for Lucena and Dalhouser. Dalhouser takes his first gold of 2015, and Nick Lucena takes his first World Tour gold medal ever. The 36-year-old, who has been one of the best players in the world for a long, long time, finally gets the gold medal that many think he deserves. His coach said he's been knocking on the door for a long, long time, and finally someone has to answer, and today they have for Nick Lucena.